bad. I was not sure how to approach this in the slightest. Sorry. Venus is reading a book. So if she randomly starts talking, I apologize.
Mama, like you're running. Did you say running? Why are you laughing?
I just started recording.
Oh!
This video is meant to be serious, and yet we got you in the background. I think my best approach to this, I'm not even gonna say much in this video in terms of my boundaries, because part of me wants to wait until I get some of that. The other part of me wants to address it, because I will make it clear to all of you, I am not someone that likes conflict. I hate it with a burning passion. And it actually makes my skin crawl when I have to mention it. It makes me nervous. Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. Besides that, at most I'll say this is, in terms of what I think with characters, I don't care what you guys do. I really don't. As long as I'm credited for it, you don't steal it, basically, which falls under crediting.
No, mother.
What?
No, mother. But.
Attempt 2, my bad. Again, I apologize if Venus speaks at all during this. She is being crazy. We all just woke up. Yeah, credit me. Don't steal. Don't send me stuff that I don't want to see. I don't care what you do with my characters, just don't send it to me if you know it's something I may not want to see or want. Please don't do that. I mean, I know I make characters the way they look, but I don't want to see that, and I don't want to be sent it if at all possible. So please don't send it to me. But if you want to make content, I'm not going to stop you, because at the end of the day, that's not my place. I'm not the one to control what people do with my characters. I just make the characters. Same with other fandoms. I guess my advice is be mindful of who you're talking to in a fandom, and if it's really none of your business, leave it alone. Because I've seen too many fandoms leave or get forgotten because people just don't ignore the toxicity. That may sound harsh, but if we want a fandom to live, we need to ignore the toxicity that's going on and not feed into it. The only reason toxicity dies out is you ignoring it. I know it's hard to, but at the end of the day, you have to. All you can really do is report those people. That's all you can do. Now, for a more happy bit of this video, which is a mix of announcements, I do have 3 projects in the work that I will be eventually posting when I have more info and more stuff done, because part of it has to do with the fact I'm teaching myself how to 3D sculpt on a computer. I'm gonna be using Blender. Easiest platform I know how to use, because I've used it once before. I just never had the time to sit down and learn its programming. Now that I'm slowly getting towards the end of my school year for high school and potentially going to go to college for it, I'm trying to teach myself now so I can get stuff done for the summer. Including what I'm going to be starting to show on my platforms. I know some of you may or may not know this fandom, considering a lot of people think it died towards the end of 2024 last year, which maybe it did to a degree, but I still see people making content for this fandom. Heck, I've started making my own off camera, because I've recently actually gotten into it. That's why. Actually, if I knew it sooner, I probably would have started making content about it sooner. What's the fandom, y'all? Fundamental paper education. Yes, I have gotten into this fandom, and I'm sticking to it for a little bit. Along with all my other content, I'm not going anywhere. I only took that long break because I needed it and stuff mentally. I did have school, still have school. I have like 3 weeks left. Work. I'm not going to get into it, but my mom did have a stroke recently. That was fun. I've been going through a lot these past few months, which is why I haven't posted much. And for that fandom that I just mentioned, I'm well aware of what's going on with Katiee. I'm taking it with a grain of salt, and my main request about it, so I can still make content, is please do not mention her in the terms of like bad light or what I decide to do with characters I like from her fandom. She had every right to leave. It's none of our business why she left. I know that may sound harsh to a lot of you, but in reality it's true. And I'm not gonna let the fandom die just because there was toxicity in this fandom because Katiee left. There's gonna be toxicity in fandoms regardless. Take that as you will.
Mama!
Take that as you will. At the end of the day, Katiee was never meant to be the one to keep the fandom going. A fandom is made because of the people who like it. It's what a community is, and the community will fix itself. The creator of the fandom is not the one who needs to fix it.
Canon. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm just agreeing, okay? Ow.
So, if my stuff ever goes anywhere, don't drag me into the drama that literally has nothing to do with me. If it has to do with my characters, cool. At the end of the day, I don't really care. Because the way I see it personally, and this is personal opinion, you can take my opinion as you wish. And please don't put words in my mouth about how I feel about Katiee. I feel bad she left, and I feel bad a creator had to leave her content because of what was going on. But she decided to do it, none of us did. That was her choice, not ours. What we do with her fandom is up to us, not her. She just made the characters. She just made them. From a content creator who doesn't have a lot of followers, and honestly, personally never thinks that this will ever go anywhere, and if it does, cool, I've made it. But hate is gonna come with any person. Look at every famous person who's ever existed. There's been at least one hater, and personally, you get a hate, congrats, you've made it. So, take that as you will.
Take it as a grain
And,
of salt.
yeah.
Right
An
now.
opinion, I'm sticking to my opinion. Y'all can leave me alone about it.